shopping because I'm in this little shopping center. I'm in Lakewood right now. There's a Starbucks right here, so I'm thinking about grabbing a little drink and going shopping around the area because there is a Ross, a Marshall's, a Michael's, kind of right in this shopping center. I think that I've been here before, but I'm not sure, so we'll see when we get there if it looks familiar or not. But yeah, so just a little running around errands with me shopping video. And then there are a couple thrift stores in the area because you know your girl has to look at the thrift stores. Anyway, a couple antique shops. So depending on how long it takes me shopping, because one of the antique stores I think closes at 4 and it's 2 right now, so I might not get to that one because I don't want to have to, like, I guess I could go there and then come back, but I figured it'd be easier to just like stay where I'm at. So we'll see. I may or may not get there. There is a Goodwill up there as well, so we'll probably check that out. So I might not get to the antique stores, so we'll see. But yeah, I like grabbed some snacks really fast on my way out the door because I was running late as per usual of Anna. But yeah, so I think I'll just get a little coffee, chai actually, because I don't drink coffee, and maybe like a snack because I had a one of these Chomps little things and my go-go squeeze and a like Reese's peanut butter cup. So that's what I had for lunch. There was a Wendy's that I passed by, so I'm like, do I want like actual food? I don't know, but I did also bring this. So I have this energy brain boost. So technically I don't really need a chai for like caffeine purposes because yeah, this is like a natural like caffeine alternative. It's from the brand Just Ingredients. I love them. I drink their protein shakes. I drink like I have a bunch of supplements from them. They are a really good brand, all natural Just Ingredients. So this isn't sponsored or anything by them. I just really like their brand. But yeah, so I am drinking this on my way. So maybe I'll hold off on the Starbucks and just drink this for now and do some shopping around and see how I feel. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So let's head over and see what the stores have. It is obviously after Christmas and everything, so I'm not particularly looking for anything, but that doesn't matter. We're here for the vibes, so let's go see what the vibes are. Change of plans. I have to go to the post office first, and there's one right next to here because I have a couple things for my mom and my sister that I'm sending them. So they're not going to see this video until way later after the fact, so there shouldn't be any spoilers. But I have been collecting some things for them and just hadn't had a chance to send them yet. So my sister's birthday is on Monday, so I got a couple things for her. So I'm sending that, and then I got a couple things from for my mom like a while back. So one is this book. It's like a memory book. I actually found it when I was in Idaho when I did my thrifting video from Idaho. So I took a video of it because yeah, it's just kind of like a memory book of like, you know, childhood memories and then like, you know, just like things that she can write down because my mom loves to tell stories, and I just think that it would be like a nice like keepsake for later in life for yeah, her to be able to like write stuff down that we can, you know, keep eventually. So I got that for her. And then I've been collecting pennies for her. So whenever I go somewhere that has squish pennies, I get a squish penny for her. So I also took a video of my current squish penny collections. I got a bunch from SeaWorld when I went there for my bachelor party. So there's a bunch from there. I got some from the Eastern State Penitentiary when we went there for our trip in October 2 years ago. I got a couple from the Museum of National Revolution or National Museum of the American Revolution. I don't remember. Whatever that museum is called. Also from our Philadelphia trip from a couple years ago. I got some from there. And oh, I got some from Jerome as well when I went to Jerome when I was in Arizona a couple years ago. So yeah, so those are my current little collections, so I decided to send those to her. I also got her a spoon, which I did not take a picture of, unfortunately, which was dumb. I should probably take a picture of that before I send it, because I haven't closed her thing yet, just so you can like see, because my mom is from Nevada, so she used to collect spoons. Unfortunately, you know, with things that happened, we don't know what happened to her spoon collection. I tried really hard to find it when we were going through her storage unit a few years ago, and unfortunately I couldn't find it. So I did want to get her this spoon, even though she doesn't have her spoon collection, just because it is from her home state and her hometown. It's from Carson City, or like it says Carson City on it or whatever. So I thought that was cute, so I decided to get that for her. And then I got a necklace for my sister, because she has an obsession with keys. She's really into Kingdom Hearts, and there's a whole thing with keys, and there's a little butterfly on it as well, and they have like a little thing about butterflies, so I thought that it would be cute, so I got those for them. So Mom and Elaine, if you're watching this video later in the future, I hope you enjoyed these little presents, and happy birthday, Elaine, even though this is preemptively before your birthday, but you'll be seeing this after your birthday. So I hope you had a good birthday. And yeah, so I got to do that really quick because the post office does close at 3, so we're gonna do that and then we'll go shopping. So anyway, let's go. Going all the way, going Alright, my mail is sent to my familia. There was a very angry gentleman in the post office. It was very busy in there, so he was very angry about not getting his mail, and I was getting a little nervous, not gonna lie. So luckily I think he left, but yeah, so that was interesting. So I'm probably gonna go to Goodwill first, because I'm actually, now that I had to go to the post office, the Goodwill is the closest. So I'm gonna go there first and then make my way to the other shopping centers. There is a Chick-fil-A in the parking lot. I am a little bit hungry since I haven't had like actual food, so I'm considering maybe getting a little bit of food first and then going. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
I did get Chick-fil-A before heading into the Goodwill. I went into the Lakewood one because that's the area that I was in. I had actually never been to this Goodwill before, but I was honestly not super impressed, not gonna lie. They did have like, you know, a pretty good selection of stuff, I guess. I found a few little knickknacks. I always like my cacti. I found this butterfly that reminded me of the painting that I did for my mom. And then I did look at a lot of their like paintings and stuff, frames, things like that, just to see if there was anything that I couldn't live without. So yeah, just took a little video of that. I thought this one was funny, so I took a video of it. They did have also this little like craft section, so I am trying to get into a little bit more crafting. If you saw one of my previous videos about like my journal and planner stuff that I got, so I did want to see if they had any like crafting stuff. So they had all these like little bags, but I didn't find anything that was going to be of use for me, but did appreciate the organization of it. I did take a look at the books as well, because you never know what you're going to find at a Goodwill, but I didn't find anything I was particularly interested in. So then I went into looking at the clothes. So just took, yeah, some videos of some of the interesting ones that I liked. Sailor Moon, they had this TARDIS one. The angels have the phone box, and kind of this piglet one. Then they had these interesting shoes right before I left, and then I want to show you all of the funny t-shirt montage that I found, so please enjoy.
Just finished at the Goodwill. I have not been to this Goodwill. It did not look familiar whatsoever. It was definitely, I'd say, on the, what's the word I want to describe this Goodwill? lower quality side. I mean, I know a Goodwill is a Goodwill, but not all Goodwills are created equal. So yeah, this one was definitely like, didn't have like as much stuff. I don't know. Organization wasn't as great as some other ones that I've seen, but yeah, I, still enjoyed my time. So my little montage of, funny saying shirts and things like that. There's a couple that I sent to one of my friends because they made me think of her. They were funny. But yeah, so probably might not ever come to this Goodwill, but it was the one in the area. So it will go into my plethora of Goodwills of Washington. So yeah, I am gonna check out the Ross and Marshalls. So we're gonna go back down to where we came. Is, only 4:30, even though it looks like it's freaking like 9 o'clock at night, but it's not because we're in Washington and the sun sets like super early. So we're gonna go back that way because all of the other like antique thrift stops are closed, which is totally fine. I will check them out at some other point in time, maybe. So anyway, let's see what else we got in store.
So next we went into Ross and then followed by Old Navy. So I know it was just after Christmas, but I have never seen a Ross so bare in my life. This was just like the little dress section, but yeah, it was so bare, like the whole store, honestly. So I know the next like major holiday is Valentine's Day, so they were just starting to like transition towards Valentine's, but yeah, I was severely disappointed. So then I went over to Old Navy and went to try on some clothes. I was looking for some more like sweatpants and like jogger style. So this pair was a size large and it was like really big on me. And I'm typically a size large, especially in Old Navy. So I was like kind of confused. I was like, I don't understand what's happening. Yeah, so that was the first thing. And then I found this shirt that said Good Times and these matching sweatpants. So the Good Times shirt was on clearance for $8.99 and it's originally like $32.99 and it's like that perfect crop that I like. So I was like, love it. The sweatpants, same thing, also a size large, but they were like too big? Question mark? Like, just really confusing. Yeah, the shirt was totally fine. So then I switched to a size medium in those first pants that I tried. And now the like pant leg was like better, I guess, tighter, but the midsection was like super tight. Like I didn't like how it hugged my midsection. So still didn't know how I felt about it. And then the joggers, same thing. I went down to a size medium and felt better in the legs, but not so much in the waist. So I was still just honestly confused. So yeah. I went over to the Michael's next door to look at their clearance Christmas stuff, which they also didn't have as much as I was expecting. But yeah, this little like section in the middle, they had this whole like horse section. I think they were still working on like reorganizing the store from after the holidays, but I did like this little like Western section. It really got down to my, Arizona roots. So, and my mom is obsessed with horses. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, Mom.
Okay, sorry for the horrible lighting. My light will probably go off here in a second, but I did get a couple. Well, I did get the one thing from Old Navy. I got the Good Times little shirt, and yeah, I don't know what happened with the pants. I'll probably put a voiceover for the try on, but yeah, like the larges were like too large and the mediums were like too tight. So I was like, all right, well, never mind. Because I really like the pants from Old Navy, but they're not exactly the same as the ones that I have because they always change them a little bit. So I don't like the new ones, but oh well, it is what it is. So yeah, I went through Michael's. I took a couple videos, but didn't really find a whole lot there. I thought they would have more Christmas stuff on clearance than they did, but oh well. So I think that might do it. I'm gonna double check to see if there's anything else in this little area. Oh, I might go to Barnes & Noble. I did see that there's a Barnes & Noble close by, and I was talking to one of my friends. So I might go there, just check it out. I probably won't get anything because I do have a lot of books on my TBR that I am reading. I am currently reading the Throne of Glass series. I am on book 3, Heir of Fire. So yeah, I'm currently reading that. My friend has the rest of the books I'm gonna borrow from her, and then I plan on reading ACOTAR and then Crescent City after that, and then kind of go from there. But that'll get me set for a while. So I was supposed to get the ACOTAR books off of this site called Book Outlet, but of course, in typical Anna fashion, I waited too long to purchase it, and the set was gone by the time I purchased it. So yeah, so I'll probably just go in and look at the pretty books, but I probably won't buy any, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I am so confused. I just passed by Barnes & Noble and there is a literal line, like out the door, like around the corner. And I just looked to see if they're like, I was gonna go to their website or something, but according to Apple Maps, it's closed on Fridays and Saturdays. So I don't know if there's some event going on or something, but I just went to a random parking spot because there's no parking spots available. But there are like literally a line of people like trying to get into the store, and like the doors are open and I could see people inside the store. So I'm really confused. I don't know what's happening about that, but yeah, I'm not going to Barnes & Noble because they're supposedly supposed to be closed anyway. So couldn't tell you. I just found that really weird and wanted to mention it. So we're gonna see, there's a Marshall's. So there's Marshall's and a dollar store close by, so I might check them out as I'm gonna go home because it's 6 p.m. So
All right, so then I headed into Marshall's, and Marshall's actually was like the opposite of Ross and actually had a lot of stuff out. I found that cute little Luke's mug from Gilmore Girls. Their whole like mug glassware section was like filled to the brim. Honestly, it was crazy. So I also looked at their other mugs, and they had a lot of like really cool mugs out, and I really wanted this villains one, that black one in the corner. But yeah, so I took a video of those because one of my friends was looking for mugs when we were shopping for Christmas, and the Marshalls by our work did not have a lot of good mugs. So I was surprised that they had a lot out. Then I took a look at their book section because I have been listening to the Book Talk girlies saying that like Marshalls and TJ Maxx actually has like good books. Okay, so I'm in the book section at Marshall's, and I just went through like all of the books to try to find like the good stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I found. First off, look at how absolutely gorgeous these all are. I'm not getting them, but they're beautiful. I found these 3, but that was it. They had Quicksilver. They have these 2 books from Harper Woods. I haven't read any of hers. They've got these from Carissa Broadbent. Haven't read any of these, but I keep seeing them on Book Talk. So then I took a look at their Christmas stuff, and they surprisingly had a pretty decent amount of Christmas things out still, like a bunch of Christmas wrapping paper, still like some like games and like things. And then I found this roundabout of these mermaid tails that I just found were super hilarious. Figured I would end the vlog where I began the vlog. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed coming on my little errand day with me, getting all of my stuff done. I am going to read my book and go to bed. So that'll be it for now. Doodles!